Hey guys, it's Ash. Thanks for clicking on this video. Right now it is Erev Shabbat, so by the time you see this, I'm wishing you a Shavua Tov. And I just want to talk about Tzniut and modesty, not telling you what you should do or what really halakha says, because we all know, I mean, if you grew up Orthodox Jewish, if you're studying to convert, you probably already know the clothing requirements. Those guidelines. I just want to address the second to last video that I made concerning the rabbi show, and I kind of expound on how the whole idea of modesty and Tzniut, the laws of tznua, it's not predominantly about a physical appearance. Of course, that is what shows, and that's what people see, so that's what people are going to judge you by. But it's not everything. A lot of it has to do with your attitude, how you display and show off your personality. I'm going to switch hands. And it's time for me to walk. People are looking at me like I'm crazy. I don't really care. I keep saying a lot. And as it pertains to clothing, like, I don't want any woman who thinks that because she wears a swimsuit to the beach, or because it's like 100 degrees out and she's decided to wear like shorts and a t-shirt, that somehow she's an immodest person. You can be, and this is according to halakha, this is not according to societal standards. You could be wearing clothing that is outside the bounds of what halakha says is modest, what is appropriate, and still be a modest person. Now, no one's gonna think that or believe that based on what you wear, and that's sad, but that's true. That's human nature. We judge a lot by the things we see, because that's one of the first senses that we acquire coming out of the womb. You know, our sight and our hearing. And so we don't have to. It's easier, and it feels like a more honest gauge of the world around us when we use sight and hearing as our compasses with which we interact in the world, and how we try to maneuver ourselves in this life. And although within like the feminist movement and modernity, we're trying to deny our human nature, and we're trying to reach this point of societal enlightenment where human nature doesn't matter, we should be free from it, but it's human nature, and human nature doesn't change. Throughout history, men and women both dressed modestly, except for specific professions. It wasn't until the 20th century that cultural movements, and this is broad terms, this is broad strokes, it's not blatantly true 100% across the board, but for the majority, we didn't use clothing as a way to express like society's wants and desires for cultural and societal change. But that happened in the 1920s with a push for women's rights and the suffragette movement. And interestingly, you have two camps in the suffragette movement, and the real ground roots beginnings of feminism. And it's, you have the woman who covered head to toe, left out the bird cage skirts, and we're insisting on keeping pockets in women's clothing, and we're very, very modest. And then you have the woman, and I'm not saying short hair isn't modest, but again, trying to make it that we're like men. So cutting short hair, the tank, like the sleeveless dresses, and the see-through, the mesh, and the hemline getting shorter and shorter. You see that with the flapper girls. Now both camps are trying to do the same thing, but they're giving different messages. And it's so difficult because everybody has their own idea of how to achieve the same goal. But when it comes to human nature, like, there's certain things that you can't change. And it's just, with this push for feminism and equality, one of the biggest ways that we've done that is with clothing. You know, saying that, and it's true, both in the Quran and in the Torah, men are told that they're not supposed to look at us with lust or desire. You know, before we're told to, before we're all told to cover up. It's not just women, it's men too. The guidelines and halakha for clothing as it pertains to Tzniut are the same for men as it is for women. But you see, with the feminism, you also see like this sexual liberation, sexual revolution, and they go like together, they coincide with each other in history. And in the process of trying to deny human nature and try to make men be better men, we've, and this is my opinion, we've allowed ourselves to be sexualized even more, because we're shortening our hemlines, we're showing midriff, and we're doing it because we're trying to challenge men. We're trying to challenge the status quo, which I'm not saying is inherently bad, but sex sells. And it's gotten to a point today, modern 2018, where having a neckline that goes like down to just above your belly button is considered fashion forward, and it's not an issue. And what would have been considered like nudity and scandalous even for pinup and porn 100 years ago is like the norm. And women included are in this. We've all been desensitized to the beauty and the sacredness of the human body. And again, I don't want to bash anybody for, like, this is not hate at all. You should know that it's I ain't skinny. I'm athletic, but I'm not nearly as fit as people who, like most people who say they're fit are. But I have muscle tone, and beneath this blubber, you can actually see. I can actually see. You won't see it. small definition of my abs. And it's something I'm proud of, but like, I've worn two pieces before. The reason I don't wear them is because I felt naked wearing two pieces. Not because I thought I looked bad, but I just felt like exposed. I think I look good in them, but it's a struggle for me to wear long sleeves and not have an open collar. And like, right now I'm wearing jeans, like I'm not wearing a skirt. And that's okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of ranting now at this point, I guess. It's just that I think we have to take an honest look at ourselves and reevaluate feminism and sexuality and fashion and how all of those things work together, because the evolution of fashion, the evolution of the sexual revolution, and feminism, they do go hand in hand, and I don't know which one plays into the others more. I think it's more like I think it's more cyclical. You get progress in one, and then, or what seems like progress, and the rest follow. And I don't want you to like please leave your questions, comments, and criticisms, concerns down below. Like, we can talk about this. This shouldn't be something that's controversial. This shouldn't be something that we can't talk about. And if you're a man and you're commenting on this, I'm probably going to delete your comment, because this is a discussion for women, and you're more than welcome to give this video a thumbs up. You're more than welcome to subscribe. You're more than welcome to like thumbs up comments, share the video, and you're more than welcome to use this video as a discussion with your significant others, daughters, sisters, or whatever. If you feel comfortable, that's okay. Like, you don't have to. I'm just saying, like, certain male comments, probably most male comments, will be deleted because this is a male topic. And I know I'm putting it on YouTube, but it's okay if everybody listens to it. It's just not okay for everybody to be a part of the conversation. Does that make sense? Like, not in this video. Like, private conversations absolutely include, like, your brothers, fathers, sons in this type of discussion. But in public, online, I'm not gonna do that. So don't get offended if you leave a comment and it gets taken down like something personal. It's just, unless you're supporting somebody with that's a good point, or you're thumbs upping a comment, then I would just appreciate it if any male viewers did not engage in this video with responses. Yeah, that's it. I just want to generate discussion, and maybe down the road we can delve into halakha a little more. And yeah, there we go with my, I didn't forget the word, what's it called when you do or yeah, or like those verbal like pauses where it's like filler space. I forget the term for it. Gosh, I took speech 6.5 years ago. Jeez. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Leave your questions, comments, and criticisms and concerns down below. Take care. Espero que Dios te bendiga. Shalom u'brachot. Hasta la próxima.